More than 100 Illinois counties and cities appeared on a national list of jurisdictions the Trump administration says failed to comply with federal immigration laws.
But as WIFR News reporter Sydney Stoffregan learns, Illinois law prohibits officers from participating in federal immigration enforcement.
President Donald Trump requested back in April of this year that the Department of Homeland Security build a list of nationwide jurisdictions that they believe were not acting in compliance with federal immigration policies.
To be listed as a sanctuary jurisdiction is really not accurate.
Sheriff Brian Van Vickle says it came as a surprise when Ogle County appeared on a list of sanctuary jurisdictions federal officials say are not complying with immigration laws.
As far as immigration detainers and things of that nature, that's explicitly prohibited under state statute.
The Illinois Trust Act prohibits law enforcement from participating in federal immigration enforcement. This means officers can't stop, arrest, search, or detain a person solely based on that individual's immigration status.
You know, it's really a tough position to put law enforcement in the state of Illinois.
It's really very unreasonable to expect states and counties to use their limited resources to do ICE's job for it.
Immigration attorney Sarah Dady says there's a fine line between civil law enforcement and criminal.
If we want to focus on lowering the crime rate, then we need to focus on our own criminal law enforcement and not federal civil law enforcement.
Van Vickle says it's difficult but necessary to get federal and local governments on the same page.
We've housed for ICE and for the U.S. Marshals up until 2021. So the only thing that's changed from our perspective is the state law that prohibits us from doing that now. If the law would go away tomorrow, we would enter back into those relationships today.
The Department of Homeland Security took down the list. President Trump previously threatened to pull funding and levy lawsuits against the, quote, non-compliant jurisdictions. But without the list, it is unclear what will happen next.
Thank you, Sydney. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker agreed to testify before Congress on Illinois sanctuary laws. That is expected to take place June 12th.